Here's a clip. This is mostly just because I like the this is so tragic and terrible tones that are being taken by Senator Klobuchar and the CNN host over here. This is just so serious. Also, the hilarious thing the president said. What are your response? Watch this clip 7.
I do, before we move on, want to give you a chance to respond to something else that the president said. He said that Congresswoman Ilhan Omar probably came to the U.S. illegally, mocked the hijab that she wears, and he called your governor, quote, retarded.
These words shouldn't even be repeated by anyone, much less a president of the United States.
Klobuchar's trying not to laugh herself. He called your governor retarded. Well, actually, retarded has an actual definition. Maybe Trump. I'm not going to try and cover for him here. He said it. But also, he might not be wrong. It might just actually be a factual statement, a declarative observation made by the president. But here's the thing. All of this talk in the media has been about President Trump using a mean word to describe somebody who fits the definition of that word in Governor Tim Walz. And even Tim Walz said this is a terrible thing for him to say. Well, good thing, I believe it's Western Man from X said, or put together a compilation, a very brief 30-second compilation of Governor Tim Walz decrying the horrible use of language by the President of the United States, and then also, interestingly enough, using very harsh, coarse political rhetoric himself. Watch this, cut 8.
But look, this is what Donald Trump has done. He's normalized this type of hateful behavior and this type of language.
Well, maybe it's time for us to be a little meaner. When it's adult like Donald Trump, you bully the shit out of him back.
What we should demonize is people like Elon Musk.
Although I will say this, the last few days you woke up thinking there might be news. Just saying. There will be news sometime, just so you know, there will be news.
Okay, so according to Governor Tim Walz, leave this screen up for a little bit. Never mind, that's okay. According to Governor Tim Walz, President Trump is very, very mean, and we can't tolerate him being mean. Also, Governor Tim Walz, we should be mean and just bully the absolute S out of him. Okay? We should also demonize people like Elon Musk. Oh, we're demonizing people now. Oh, and then people celebrated and cheered when Governor Tim Walz say, someday the president will pass away. And that's a good thing, I guess. That seems to be what he implied. So, Governor Tim, what do you actually think about the political rhetoric? Do you think it's too hot? Are you actually upset about President Trump using a so-called naughty word that perfectly defines and embodies what the governor of Minnesota is? Or are you just trying to score political points and maneuver the situation or the story in a different direction? Because, again, hundreds of millions of dollars, $1 billion stolen under his watch. And he was told about it, allegedly, and did nothing about it. So there's that.